Hello, 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 hello again. Welcome to a little working with a small camera, compact camera. This time it's a LUMIX DMC-TZ110. It has got some sand in the lens assembly, and I would like to try to get it out. So let's have a look. So if I turn on the camera, the lens will come out, well, at least, and we hear some noise. So when zooming in, so it'll listen if you can. It's got even more crunchy noise, but only when it gets to zoom in, not when it zoom out. So I will take a look inside this nice camera. And yeah, I couldn't find a service manual. Yeah, I could, but it cost something. So I would like to just make my own repair video about this part of it, how to get the lens assembly out. I mean, take the back off, the display out, the circuit board, and finally the lens assembly, all from the back. There's no need to take off the front part here. Everything goes out from the back. So and there are a few screws around here. There's one on the left side of the camera, two on the bottom, here, there. There's one screw hidden behind the HDMI charging lid, one here, and the last one is up here on the right side. So let's go ahead. I need a tool. This is a modified PH00 screwdriver. So it's actually a JIS or JCIS screwdriver, which where the screwdriver fits perfect in the screw head. Very important. So we just need to take things out. They're really tiny, those screws, and not all the same lengths. Those in the bottom is longer though than one in the sides. So I just arrange the screws as I writing a book. So I will find the so I'll find the exact screws where they should sit. And it should be somewhere there. And this one. It's also important to have a wrist anti-static band, which is good. So, well, that was part of it. And then out with the battery. And then just take off the back. Should be easy to lift out gently. It have some lock tabs up here and over here. I just took a sneak peek in the camera just to see what's actually happened. And the flash is locked by this spring loaded button, so it will pop up during the disassembly process. It's not a problem, but so it is. So off with the back, there's no electronic thing. Here you can see the hook that's actually locked the or unlock the flash. Now the next is the little switchboard with all the contacts button on the back part. Then we just need to push it a little out, and then it's free. Then there is a flex cable connector which have to be lifted gently. They are very tiny, but they lift up this one and then gently pull it out. The next one is the display, which need to put this side to the left side because it's locked by some piece of metal in here, and then just slide it out to the left and then flip it over. So it is. Now then I need to take the back inner cover here, which is held in place by 2 screws up here right beside the AE lock. Then we take it out. It's tiny. And the one on the right here, this is also has to be unscrewed. So and then this whole part can be taken out by gently lifted up. Now, of course I forgot something. Yes. The only screw that was attached to this part is the one on the bottom. So it also needs to be unscrewed. Well, sorry. And then take this out. So it's free. Now, then I can take off the display by lifting up this really big connector. So it's free. Now I will just gently take it out. It's a rubberized tweezer, good for stamps and some, and then just pull it out gently. So even more parts to more connectors. We have one over here, this one, actually all the connectors around here has to be taken part. This one has to be lifted up over here. So now then I can just take this connector out. This is also a rubberized tweezer. I use some plastic coat to make it as a sticky tweezer, and it actually works very good. There's one here, so I just gently pull it out. Remember, there is another one under here, small one here. Lift it gently up by something like this. Pull it out. And then the big one here, which has to be, it's actually 0 push or whatever. So gently take in one side, the other side, and then it's free. So the small one up here is also doing the same way. Use a sharp tweezer and gently pull it out. And then there's 2 small here also, and this one. So now we are almost there, because those 2 up here also need to be taken out. So now it's free. So we only need to take the the circuit board, the main board, off. Also, one thing more, the speaker has to be taken out here and gently wow, we can see some sand, small sand corns here around, so well, maybe it has been on the beach, maybe. Now there are three small screws here, there, and there. And the one on the lower left, no, lower right corner. And actually the last screw for this. And then we can lift up the circuit board here and gently, very gently, pull the circuit board out. This is it. And that's the other side. So put it away. Now to get into the actual once you say the lens assembly, there's a copper plate here. which is attached to the body by one screw here in the upper left corner. There are two screws here in the middle, one here and a tiny one here, and there's one in the lower left corner. So take this out, the short screw here, the other one, it will be very interesting to see what's inside the lens, how much sand and so that's it. Now I can take the whole copper plate here, but it's attached with a copper tape, so it is here. So the black side has to sit backward, so it's on the other side. Now to get into to get the lens assembly out, is only attached by one screw and a piece of metal. So take this adhesive cover, and there is a screw down here in the middle, which needs to be unscrewed. If I can get the screwdriver down there. So it's there. Oh, sorry. So it's down there. And then I just need to unscrew it, take the screw out. And pull the piece of metal here, this out, and the lens assembly can just be pushed backward. See, so I just press on the side here, you can see. So I just press on the side of the lens and grab it here. Take care of the small flex cable here around. They're very thin. I could also, with my tool here, lift it up here. It's also attached by tape, small piece of adhesive tape, and then get it free, so it's more easier to get this lens block out. So here we are. And then it's just the part of the lens block. That's only the body. And there is a lot of sand in here. Interesting. Okay, put this aside. And so it should be possible to get further into it. I'm not sure, but I think I need to go in from the back. There's also a lot of stuff here. So yeah, just have a break. Okay, we continue. So I want to take off the back part of the lens assembly, and hopefully get some small maybe stones or sand corn or something out of it. So where's my tool? Where's my tool? Here. Well, so I need to yeah, take those circuit board here and around the gear, and so I'll do so. The screws on the up to coupler is really tiny, so take care of the screws, really small. There are two of them, one here and another one here. So, and so I have to gently lift up the circuit, the flexible board, and some of them sit a bit tight. And I also need to take off the tape, or part of it, and so. Also on this small connector, just lift it up gently. So, and the same will I will do with this one, but it's more loose in the, so maybe I can do something like this. Yeah. Now it should be possible to have a tweezer and lift out the the flex, and it's the same here, but here I have to lift up the small and then pull. Okay, there is another one here. Gently lift up. One should be very careful because they are very thin, so don't pull too hard on those thin flexible cables. So, and it goes all the way over here where there's also there's one here, oh sorry, there's one here going all the way down to up to coupler or something, I guess, but I will not take it out because it's kind of glued in, so I guess has to be adjusted correct, but the other should be okay. Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws around the lens. and hopefully it's possible to get into the gearbox which sits around here, and hopefully get some of the small sand corns out, and so the lens can come back to life. Sometimes it's possible to use a thin paper or a film to get the things out from this area here, but not in this lens. I have been there and it didn't work. So I would guess it will work this way. Well, so then it should be possible to lift up, and I also have to lift up those circuit board here and lift this out here. And I would guess should be possible. Come on, come on, come on. It's really fragile. So how goes if I take this out? Oh, a lot of sand in this lens. So here. Now here we have the sensor actually. That's amazing. And somewhere here there should be, oh yeah, wow, look here. There's a lot of sand in the gearbox. It's almost stuck. So how can that happen? Amazing. No, I don't think it's a good idea. It's just amazing. Wow. Look here. There's a lot of sand and whatever it is here. Oh, wow. And the sensor also need a dust off something. So I will just blow it away and hopefully I think it can come back to life. But see how it looks inside. It's actually amazing engineering. See in the tooth wheel, the gear wheel, there's a lot of sand all over the place. So that's why the lens does not really work that good. So I will just take out the gear wheel, those small tiny, hopefully it's possible. It is. Oh, even more. Okay, and this small gear wheel here, actually both of them, plastic, but it looks like it's okay. Here's even more dust and sand. Amazing. So oh, come on. Those tiny cables, no, flex cables around here. And well, so it looks, but I will do some cleaning, and then I will just clean it in isopropyl alcohol, which I think is okay, and then give it some lube. So yeah, I will be back. So I just put the small gear parts in isopropyl alcohol, and then clean it gently, all the dirty stuff. Well, it's not necessary to film all the process. Oh, I'm out of frame. Whoa. Okay. But there's a lot of dirty stuff in this camera. So I'm back again. Now I've cleaned the gear wheel, and there's a lot of small corns down here in this. Well, in the beginning it was clean, but so now it's just to put it back in. But as I just discovered, the long axle gear here, you can see the teeth are really weared out a little. But so I think I will take a little closer look on the what's happened when I expand the lens assembly. So I'll just try to unfold the lens, and it should be possible. So here we are. So now the lens is fully expanded, and there are some particles, sand corn over there around here. But what I will do, I will just take some of those tiny cotton bud and use some isopropyl alcohol to clean 99%. To then take away those sand corns. There's actually some. Okay, down here. And of course they can sit everywhere, and I guess, okay, then I have to fully disassemble the lens, but and it's not the case in this situation. So I think I will take some of the sand corn out and let it be like that. But it looks much better. So then it should hold it back in. And then use the it's really annoying, those thin flakes. Come on. So stay there. And then do the rest with the, it's not good. But hopefully it will work after this treatment. So it's fully closed. Now this gear wheel goes here. So it'll be like that. And the other one goes here. Some of the teeth are really worn out, but hopefully it will work. So now that's it. It's a little hair there. And now it should be possible to put it back in. Hopefully. And the sensor has some specks of whatever. So okay, I need something. So I will do some gently cleaning with a visible dust and some Eclipse sensor cleaner. So and that's it. There are some specks behind the, on the back of the back lens. So it really looks really good. So that's it. Time for assemble the camera. Okay. Well, it's not everything I can get out of this. And I was thinking about just give the small gearbox a little loop, which I think it's okay. Just a small amount. Where do we have? Maybe it will catch some of the corn, I don't know, but I guess it will be better than it was. This is the grade 10, which is a very soft grease for helicoils, but it will also work for small gearbox outlets like this. And this just needs some small amount, a little will do a lot. And the rotation will do the rest. So so let's see if it sounds better when I have assembled the lens, which I hope. So let's see here. There was some specks of something. So yeah, it'll be okay for now. Time to put it back in, which I hope will work. Yeah. Okay. This one has to sit something like where is it? So it must be something like that. And I guess this has to be guided in here. So, and this one also has to sit in here. Something like there, and the rest of it will stay in here. So put this on here. Okay, let's see, there's something I misunderstood, because there are some small pins here. Oh, there and there, and of course they have to sit somewhere. So and that I can see now. There's also small holes in the flex. Sit here. And what if I lift up this? Make it easier. Yeah. Because there is a reason why they have a pin there. It's really, really tiny. So, and so there. So it's just like this, and then they should just go in like something here. Yeah, here we are. Of course, there is a pin there that has to sit correct. Nope. See, the lens has to be turned a little so it can sit correct, and it wasn't turned too much over. So I would think that push this down and it goes there, it will go that way. So this needs to be not easy. Okay. This one goes out. This goes out. And then I need to turn this a little. Because if not, okay, yeah. Well, there's a reason why you have to turn this a little, because there, as I will tell you in a second, see, there is a pin up here. This pin has to go in the gap here. So that's why it I couldn't put the back cover on, and so I need to take this out. Oh, gosh, not good, but we will do it again. Another cleaning. It will be the most clean lens. Yeah, fine. Okay, small part. So this goes here. Well, should go. Plastic parts. This go in here. And now we are back on track. So the pins, more dust, there, there. And things should fall in place. Yes. So, now, time for assembly. So there was only a lot of, almost the whole beach was in this lens. So let's see if it turned out to be a good lens. Ooh. So, and the last of the long screws, come on. Where will it be? Where will it be? Somewhere. And the two small up couplers, and the rest of the flakes will go into correct place. and without breaking any of those tiny, thin, flexible, it's it will be interesting to see if it works, or well, I guess it works. I think it's a good camera, so I think it will be worth try to fix it. So this, and so we go. There. And this go here with the connector here. No. It's amazing how they engineered this tiny, with all those plastic parts inside. It's actually amazing piece of so wow. Of course, yeah. This one has to go somewhere around here. So, into the guide there, and it almost looks like a lens. This one has to go under here. So, and maybe those yes. So and here we are back again. So the lens assembly just need to be put back in the camera. How good is that? All screws are in, and then it goes into the body. Now, and this part, which actually hold the lens in place, like this, and a small screw. So, and this one goes here, and the cover plate here goes into here. Yes, sir. It needs to be pushed a little this way so it's correct. So, and then the tiny screw, no, I mean the short one, goes there. This one goes here. And there. It will really be interesting to see if it works, and hopefully it's better. That's it, and the that's for the plate here. So this, the main board, will go in here, and sometimes it's easier to pop some of those flexible cables in. And sometimes not. Okay, it's it there. It's not in place. Not correct. So it is. So it's not correct yet. So it is. That was better. So the connections there, and there is another one up here. So. And then I will give it a, oh, the speaker has to sit there. This one goes in here. So, and then we have this one. It's for the sensor that controls what the viewfinder will use, the viewfinder or the screen. So now we have some screws that actually goes in here. No. Oh gosh, I did it wrong. I really did it wrong. Well, not a big deal. I just need to take out this screw because it's wrong. Well, sometimes the memory goes wrong. So I will be put in here. So the tiny, oh gosh. There are many possibilities for something that goes wrong. That tiny stuff. Okay. So this one goes here. This one goes here. And then we just need to put this in. And then I'm almost done with those flex cables. So now it looks like we are back on track. And then just see one thing here. Yeah, one screw has to sit there. And everything looks okay for now. Not yet, because the display have to come on first. Like something there. Just use the pen to push down the lock. And then this part goes on. This goes on here. And then the display will fit into here. Wow, that was a, a long journey. So there, and this goes there, and this switchboard, whatever it calls. So here, and then on with the back of the camera. Hopefully it will work. I hope so. The screw on the right and on the lower with the so, and there is one on the bottom. So click to place. We have one sit here, and this one sit here, and then finally and now to something completely different. Okay, it goes in again. Yeah, it's not really good, but okay, that's all for now. But well, bye bye. I mean, it it was worth going into it, but it will never be good. There are too many gear teeth wheeling here that is worn out. So that's it. Bye bye.